Hello, Caroline. Seems to be. Is there a reason why that's not moved? So, how's everybody doing?
Pga Sports, in association with the Pga Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're coming to you from the Motor City this week. The first round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic kicks off here at the Detroit Golf Club. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it?
What does that mean, Caroline? Is that for like the yard, or is that
one of these courses that we get a
something
treat
else
to play on the Pga Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch
Oh,
of holes
cool.
from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of
It's
stuff.
exciting.
I think players like it because it is because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, But you get off target a little
Gotcha.
bit. That long rough in those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such
Oh,
a fun
cool.
golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
Shout way the fuck over there because it decided to do whatever the fuck it decided to do.
Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. And he's down there. You got to read.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go.
And first hole, first fucking bogey.
One over
Good
for
job.
the day.
Yeah, I don't think that would have worked out very well.
Bombs away. This is
Entertaining to watch, but wouldn't have worked out very well.
Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt.
A big breaking putt. This has started perfectly.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently at +1 for the day. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
And that's bouncing her back to even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Oh, looking
So
good.
close.
Will it?
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your three.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
That came off the blade pretty nicely.
Looking nice.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The par 4, 6th Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Playing from around 110 yards out. 3 behind our leader. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden,
Thank you for the raid, Wise Wolf. Welcome in, everybody.
Setting up hopefully an eagle
I hope
putt.
you had a good
Anything
stream.
left-hand bunker though could get a little dicey.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Yeah,
How
that's a
is
good shot.
everybody
That'll make it a
doing?
lot easier to make from there. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Ew, Caroline. Ew. Hilarious, but ew.
Ooh, that just brushed past the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. She finds herself with a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
A bit long on that one. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
You don't hear game sounds?
Wow, what a shot.
That's terrible because I haven't been speaking that much either.
And Heath, what is she looking at here for this
Just
putt?
quiet.
Setting up this putt 7 feet from the cup.
No longer tied for the lead at the end of that hole. She's now our sole leader. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3.
Do you have it now?
And hit long, as this green tilts
Okay,
from back to
good.
front at a pretty good clip.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And after that hole,
Good,
our
that fills
featured
the
player leads
silence.
by 1. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Make my own game
Sets
zones.
up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. Holding steady in first place after that one. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Going with the hybrid. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. An eagle putt awaits. That's disappointing. No, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And that puts her in first place. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Around 110 yards to go. Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. Leading by 5 shots after that. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And that's a great putt for an eagle. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Lovely effort, that. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
And finishing up with a par here today.
It sucked.
And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Moving on. See if round 2 is any better.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to get into round 2. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, we dive into this second round, and this player has continued to lead the field.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Lining up the birdie
Pretty
putt
much.
here. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's looking at
Pretty
say
much sums
17
it.
feet here.
Oh, that would have
Damn
been
it.
nice to make. Starting the round at even par.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
She's currently in first position. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4. That's tidy. This is her second here.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more accurate for sure.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt is from 14 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
That's very impressive.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third. Quality shot, that one. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. And that should secure the par on this one. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. To par 5, the 4th hole. That tee shot looks pretty good.
She's going for it.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Hole 5 is a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The 6th is a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
This would be a great up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. And that brings to an end that hole. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. We've arrived at the par 5 7th. And he's down there.
She's looking at, oh, I'd say 190 there, thereabouts.
This is a lengthy putt here. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Always nice when the birdie putt's a short one. Sitting at -14 now for the event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Oh, almost went in. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, you like the look of those hands. And tapping it in for par. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green.
Telling you,
is a
Caroline,
gorgeous
they're
tee
really
shot.
bad on this course.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
I'd say she's got about 22 feet to go, guys.
On a good line.
Just a short putt remaining here. Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. This is her second shot.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 11 is a par 3. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was a beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
I like it. 2 in a row.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, she tagged that one. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Okay, 1 extra club.
Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. The 13th hole is a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. She's currently sitting in first place. The 14th is a par 5. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, she's looking at a nice round 200 yards.
Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. Get in the hole. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
There's a hole out, and then there's a hole out for eagle. Sweet.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And choosing the 8 iron here. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ.
Looking better.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're gonna have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
She's found the green on this approach. 14-footer.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that should secure the par on this one. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
What a putt that was. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
That should find the fairway. How about this shot? This would be to finish off the day with a birdie. And after that, her round has come to a close. Well, that's some pretty tidy work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, I'm back. Just 18 raccoons.
Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in the 313 for all third-round coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Well, this should find the short grass. She's standing over her second shot. That's a good-looking shot there. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
That gets the job done.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Hey, Wise Wolf. Thanks again for the
second shot into
the raid a while ago.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for a par now. And that puddle drop. Well done. Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits
Thought
there,
it was
knocking it on this
cute,
par
too.
5 and 2.
John, what's she looking at for this putt?
Wow, this is a long one, guys. I got I don't know, 41, 42 feet from here.
Ooh, back there, horsey. This would be a great up and down. Could it be? Oh, yeah, absolutely love to see that.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Choosing the 9-iron here. Outstanding shot. High quality. She hasn't managed to birdie this hole so far for the event. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Time now to play the par 5 7th. Oh, that impressed me and her. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting this one up from around 215 yards.
Oh, phenomenal approach shot, that one. Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. And she's our leader. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last. It's carrying a bit too much speed. She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. Second shot here on the 8th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
The all-important par save here.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Hole number 9 is a par 3.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. Just a short putt remaining here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. This is her second here. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, nicely played. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
And she's staring down, I'd say a 24-foot putt from here.
Well holed. Let's move on. And that puts her in first place. Setting up now on a par 4. That was absolutely murdered. And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Didn't that look good for a long time? She has this putt for her par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Nicely done.
I'm sure.
How
I'm
close
sure
was
it's
that
fun to
going
watch,
in the
though.
hole? Great shot. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. It's on a good line. Oh, what a chip. Down it goes.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yep, about 195. That's her number.
Oh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. Her lead just keeps extending. She's currently in first position. Hole number 15 is a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And she remains in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
This is true. This is very true. Could be a whole different gang.
Yeah, well played. This putt is about 8 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. She got a hold of that one. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And the putt drops for birdie.
I don't know what happened.
And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Right. last round, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. A thing of beauty. Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Shit.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
That's how it is where you're at right now?
That's a big drive. This is your second shot.
I don't think I've ever had to deal with 110
what about the outcome of this one? It's looking pretty sweet.
Yes.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh.
Okay,
I mean, it's
let's
gotten
head
up
the
to like
next.
60, but
And
that's
that'll keep her in the same spot
pretty
on
much the
leaderboard.
worst of it.
Hole number 4 is a par 5.
Look, coming off a birdie
That's
at the last hole, this
insane.
player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh, wow.
She's a top quality player, this one.
I'm sure that's loads of fun.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot.
Gotcha.
Disappointing.
This would be a great up and down.
Still, not fun.
How close was that to going down? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go to the par 3, 5th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
It's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. She's currently sitting in first place. The 6th is a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Great looking shot this.
I think
That's a
they've
great
been
shot into birdie
moved
range
at
here
one
the
time.
6th. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
We have a par 5 on this one. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
You can try behind the lobster.
Let's see if we can get this
The
one
lumps.
up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for a par here. Holding steady in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Oh, this needs to slow down. Second cut's up ahead.
Oh, this is a beauty. Come on.
She gets that one to go down and she's extending her lead. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Can she make her par on this one? As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Handy effort, that one. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so. Nicely done.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. On the tee of the par 3 11th. Going with the hybrid. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From about 100 yards. She's played that one nicely. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Okay, good start. At the junction, it's going to indicate right.
Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Oh, golf's full of risk-reward options. Here's one of those that looks like she's taking a risk. Well, that's an impressive little chip. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the 15th. It's a par 3. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Oh, that's stellar play. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, that looked so good off the club. An opportunity for a birdie here. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And that for par. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Now this, and ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Oh, thank you, Caroline. I'm sorry, Caroline. Might be time for you to invest in a new keyboard. Alrighty, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much, Caroline, for sticking around, keeping me company. Thank you, Wise Wolf, for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope all you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow, remember, is Forza Day. The new Forza comes out tomorrow. So Corey and I will be streaming. We'll probably be doing some co-op stuff, so if you guys are around, come check us out. I'm not sure exactly what time we're gonna stream tomorrow, but it'll be at some point. So please come check it out. It's a brand new game. It's gonna be exciting. We can't wait. But I hope you all have a great evening, night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. See ya.